Hi, this is about Old English epics, Beowulf and Waldere. An epic is a long narrative poem dealing with the martial exploits of some national hero. Epic poetry is one of the earliest kinds of poetry to be written in any country. Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, Virgil's Aeneid, Ramayana and Mahabharata are all examples of epics. When we talk about Old English epics, we remember this Beowulf. It is an Old English epic poem in the tradition of Germanic heroic legend consisting of 3,182 alliterative lines. It falls into two parts. The first deals with the visit of Beowulf, nephew of King Hygelac of the Geats, to the court of King Hrothgar of Denmark. The aging Hrothgar had long been plagued by a man-eating monster Grendel, who came regularly to the king's great hall of Heorot to prey on his warriors, and it was to slay the monster that Beowulf came to Denmark. He fights with and mortally wounds Grendel in Heorot, and when Grendel's mother comes to take revenge for the death of her son, he follows her to her underwater home and after a desperate struggle slays her too. Beowulf and his companions then leave for home laden with honors and presents from the Danish king. The second part takes place 50 years later when Beowulf has long been the king of the Geats. A dragon guarding a hoard of treasure has been disturbed and has been going out to wreak slaughter throughout the land. Beowulf, to save his country from the dragon's ravages, undertakes to fight it, and though he succeeds in slaying it, he is himself mortally wounded in the struggle. The poem ends with an account of Beowulf's funeral. His body is burnt on an elaborate funeral pyre amid the lamentations of his warriors. I quote what Beowulf speaks to his friend, knowing that his end is near. He says, "I have held the people 50 years. There was not any king of my neighbors who dared to greet me with warriors, to oppress me with terror." Another epic poem is Waldere. It consists of two fragments, 68 lines in all, and narrates the exploits of a famous Burgundian hero. Though the saga did not originate with the Anglo-Saxons, their version of it is the oldest that has come down to us. The chief significance of these Waldere fragments lies in the evidence they afford that the Anglo-Saxons were familiar with the legends and poetry of other Germanic people.